Hello, good day, my dear friends. Here I show you one more our customized tractor truck. It's a Scania cabin, our special painting. And actually the chassis, it is a 6x2. Front axle, no power, free turning, only for steering. Middle axle, it is since alloy axle with power. Rear axle can be lifted, also no power for drive. So now let's power on this one to see. This one, we got it with 6 light system and sound system, and also have smoking. Power it on, you will see the suspension floating from a forward axle. Raised. And when you drive in, the suspension with cabin floating. Now, yeah, let's see. We got it with the devil eyes. It turn around. So now it is blinking by itself. We can change in mode. Now it is steering turning left and right. So we will turn on all the lights one by one. Different flashing. Looking so awesome. And another one circulating for the headlights. Side lights also on. Circulating, yeah, let's putting them all on. And another one here also we have the turning light with flashing and switch it off. That's the turning light. Another one, let's switch off. Devil eyes switch off, on, and blinking by itself. And changing mode for steering. Then another light. Here we have the Scania logo with flashing light on and off. And on top, here the light can be flashing different. Okay, let's keep it flashing. And all on top we have the warning light turning different rotation. So the driving system, it is with a brushless motor ESC combined, a good one. Yeah. So actually you can operate this one driving with very smooth speed up, very fine control. Now let's get it started with the sound, and then the smoking will also start. Horn. Rear axle now, because no trailer, yeah. When without load, rear axle lifting for saving power, yeah. When you put in heavy load with trailer, when you compressing it down, you put this axle down. That's the floating. So now I switch off the sound and smoking will be also off. Rear axle, no power, free turning, so we can drop it. Now going down by screw driving, yeah. So because it is middle one, it is with the suspension, and the cabin with all the electronics is more heavy, so rear side is a little bit more up. So it's just touching the table. Okay, already in position. And normally without a load, it should be rising to the top. Rising. So looking at the rear side, we have here, we put 4 holes for smoking. Start the sound. Start it. Then it, yeah, coming smoke. Re-8 engine sound, yeah. Now we will check. This one have fancy screen in the cabin with reverse drive cameras. Now open the cabin. Open it, and also right side door can open. Yeah, let's see this tractor truck drive panel. the screen showing turning signal, turning arrow to left, to right, and on there in the middle that's N when you not drive, neutral position. When you drive forward, D. Now changing to D, start to moving. When you drive backward, R for rear drive. That's R. And also, you can see the RPM. RPM rising when you start drive. And also from this side, right side screen, now it's normal main page. When you drive rear side, it's shifting to the rear camera. Check my hand, start drive. Going forward. Awesome. So the top high roof is magnetic secured. It can be directly lifting up. So that's power quick connection for the LED. And that's the LED board. That's also LED power connection leading to here. And now putting this down. So from top we have a battery chamber here. Can put 2S or 3S battery, all can work. And on there, coming to see from top, we have the speaker, the seats, and also you can see panel from here. The cabin can be unlocked from here, lift up, unlock, then can lift up cabin. Here that's the driver motor ESC 2-in-1 power switch. I just got it powered off, so the cabin floating servo, no power, now I can lift. So this bar is holding. After lifting, you will see this one, we got here 2 servo for the front axle suspension floating. Yeah, and also here we have, one servo is here, and the right side, 2 servo here for the cabin floating. So it have 2 floating system. And we got the receiver, soundboard, and here we have the LED board. Forward, that's all the middle junction connection for power supply. So here is metal servo, and this one for cabin floating also metal servo. So 4 metal servo for suspension floating and the cabin floating. Now after I put back here a line and unlock it. Sorry, not aligned. Locked. So here the power switch, we push, power on. The cabin floating and the suspension floating, the servo start turning and rising it. Cabin door closed. Let's put back the cabin top roof. Compress down, magnetic connected, contact connected, then we have the LED. Let's start the engine and drive around. Very fine control with the brushless motor, gearbox. Coming off-road.